the field goal. Just how impressed were you with how your offensive line really kind of took over that game?
Well, I told you guys when I first got here, if you want to be a championship football team, and to me, championship isn't just hoisting the trophy. It's responding with a championship effort, the way you live your life, the way you show up every day at practice. But if you want to be a championship level team, you got to be able to run the ball when they know you're going to run it. And that's what that drive was about. I don't know how I think we threw two. The first one to Richard to get a first down, get us out. And then the third down pass from Nick Stevens to George Vaden. What an unbelievable throw and an unbelievable catch. And Nick, who, is starting to play with confidence, didn't hesitate. He saw the opening, he ripped it where only Jordan could catch it. Jordan went up, got his foot down. And I think the other 9 plays were runs, if I'm not mistaken. Izzy comes in there, when Izzy's in there, he breaks tackles. And he's fresh when he comes in there. That's why we like to save him where he's fresh. And this end of the season, teams are beat up. And then at the end of a game, teams are a little bit tired, and then you bring a bigger back in there, and you understand what you're doing as an offensive line and a quarterback getting us in the right play. You got a chance to gash some people with some runs. And, we put a lot of that. There were a couple plays where I changed from the sideline, but most of it was on Nick Stevens doing a great job of getting us in the right play, and the guys executed it.
Mike, similar situation to what you had going into halftime. San Diego State, a chance to drive, get the field goal, take that lead. Was there any hesitation about trying to drive that distance in that situation, given what had happened previously? Or
No, there wasn't. I felt comfortable. Well, I was a little cautious early on. Throw a screen to
but
Richard.
Nick was running into his own end zone at the start of that.
That's kind of sniffed that one out. But we called one of those super fakes where you turn your back and try to,
Right.
But you gotta let it all go. And there wasn't any hesitation. You play to win. I told the guys I was going to be aggressive. Now we're going to be a bit more conservative with run calls, but I'm not going to be afraid. I got to trust Nick. I got to trust the guys. And he made a smart play. They covered it. He scrambled out and he got 4 or 5 yards. And then after that point, it was kind of just play. I'm going to go fast, but not real fast, and see if we can get something to spit. And we did. And we did a nice job getting 3 points right there before half.
How much do you think that just coming in at halftime with a lead as opposed to being tied?
Well, it gives you momentum. But, we had already missed the 1 field goal there. But we're lining up for that field goal. And I was going down the sidelines to the offense, to the defense. I said, I don't care if he makes it or not. It's all about body language. As soon as he kicks it, we're just sprinting off this field like he made it, whether he did or not. Because I didn't want it to be a downer if we didn't make it. And fortunately, he made it, but I didn't even look. I just took off sprinting because we weren't losing the game.
Did you at least glance up at the scoreboard to see if they put points up for you?
No, I just kept. So I saw our guys give me 5, but I didn't look to see if it went in. I just ran because I didn't care. And I wanted the guys to say it didn't matter what had happened. We had 30 minutes to go. Whether we scored a touchdown or not, we had 30 more minutes to play.
That's 3 weeks in a row. You scored going into half and scored coming out of it.
Yeah, that's a good recipe.
Changes, yeah.
I think it's starting out with a good plan. We've been sitting down. I'm not a guy that scripts out 8 plays or anything like that, but we have been the last 3 weeks sitting together as a staff and talking about openers, possession in 10 plays, or sometimes after TV timeouts or something, things to start drives. And I think we've been very effective on first downs in the last 3 weeks.
You mentioned trusting Nick. Did you get more trust in Nick as this game went on, just the way he made reads or the way he escaped from the pocket at certain times?
No, we had that meeting after San Diego